it's nearly impossible to describe him. He was extremely intelligent. He was obviously a world-level chess player. He was a linguist. He worked for the CIA, and then he got dishonorably discharged because he had a disagreement with his superior. But he became a chess master at the time, and he used to play chess at a professional level. And it was hard to be around him because he was so much smarter than me. And you could argue he had some personality disorders of types. So it was really weird growing up around him because we would be driving and he would say, that car behind us was behind us last week. And I'd say, how do you know? And then he'd read the number plate and said he would remember the number plate. Wow. And then he'd say, and also last time there was this number plate, this number plate, this number plate, but I can't see them now. And I'd say, well, does that matter? And he'd say, well, you don't even remember the number plates of all the cars behind you, so you're a fucking idiot. So what are you asking me for? I'm a man, and I'm a professional, and I'm telling you that that car was behind us again last week. I'm watching these things. You're not watching. You're dumb. And he wasn't saying it in a put me down way. He was just saying it in a way to make me very, I was sitting there going, well, yeah, you're right, Dad. I don't know. I can't remember all the number plates. I can't say if it was or wasn't behind us. So my father was a very interesting guy to be around, but there was an endless burden for performance. And it's so interesting to me because I've seen like psychiatrists and psychotherapists and all these other clowns, so I don't even believe in. I don't believe in psychiatry. I met a psychologist once. It was a hilarious story because I made him look stupid. But they say that if you put a burden of performance on a child, it's bad for them. But I had this massive burden of performance, and it was fantastic for me. Mm-hmm. I loved it. I love knowing that I am Emory Tate's son. I have to be as fantastic as my dad. He does things I don't think I can do, so I need to try and do something else. I can't be as smart as my dad. I don't have a photographic memory. I can't remember every number plate that's ever been behind me. I can't play chess at grandmaster level, so I'm going to go fight. I have to do something. I have to be good at something. So I had this massive burden of performance, and the burden of performance naturally leads and gives way to what we've been talking about earlier about accountability, self-accountability, self-reflection, because that's what performance is. Performance in all things is actually only self-reflection. People think that practice makes perfect, and they're wrong. Practice does not make perfect. Self-reflection makes perfect. The reason that...
Correcting yourself.